technique, ayy. On a different time, like
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Charles Oakley out there with Ewing. Then it's Julius Randle. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Sprewell in at the shooting guard. On for the Rockets. Thorpe is out there with Ord. Then it's Olajuwon. Then there's Maxwell. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Brunson outside. Pass to Randle. Lets it go from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
Now here's Harden. Shoots over Brunson. Harden's shot is off. And Doris, what a breakout for the guard Jalen Brunson these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
And here's Harden. After Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. Harden with it. Out defended by Randle. Nifty move. Harden, no good. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Yep, that one goes.
Just wanting it more. Charles Oakley, he is all about effort.
A slow start here for Houston in this one. 8-point game. Pass to Thorpe. Here's Maxwell. Olajuwon. Stolen by Ewing. Randle right side. Brunson with it. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And it's Sprewell missing. And it's Houston's ball. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Now, here is Harden. Not a lot of room. Basket counts.
We know this about James Harden. If you want to force him to that in-between game, he is more than happy and content to take mid-range jumpers.
Now, here's Brunson. Oakley passes to Brunson. No good on the triple. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Horry against Randle. Pass to Harden. Thorpe. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Brunson surveying the D. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Randle's got 6.
Well, this shot is in his bag. Julius Randle more than happy to take the jumper if you concede it.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
The big round of applause for your best team.
For the Rockets, Ellie comes in for Thorpe, and Smith subbed in for Maxwell. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Towns, he's checked in for Ewing. Stoudemire comes in for Oakley. OG Anunoby's checked in for Randle. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Harden on the wing. Pass to Ellie. Back to Harden. Shot clock at 6. Here's Smith. Puts the move on. Here's Olajuwon. And finally they hit one.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Here's Sprewell. The kick out to Anunoby. The offensive rebound. Pass to Lynn. Stoudemire outside. Towns sets the pick for Stoudemire. And he gets the bucket.
Looking like a monster inside. Stoudemire using that size and power to get the finish.
Ori, a screen on Lynn. Here's Ori. Harden the pass to Olajuwon. Over Towns. Olajuwon, no luck. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Stoudemire against Ellie. Stoudemire kicks to Anunoby. Here's Sprewell, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on James Harden.
You can't doubt that Sprewell has the talent. When focused, he's an incredibly efficient scorer as well.
Houston making some changes. Thorpe, he checked in for Olajuwon. Bullard comes in for Ori. And Brooks subbed in for James Harden.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Now, here is Smith. No scoring in this one. Lynn with the steal. Throws it up high, and it's Stoudemire with the jam.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Anunoby has the open look. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. OG Anunoby is out there with Stoudemire. Then it's Jeremy Lin. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Sprewell in a 2-guard.
Guys, that is what you call 2 physical, hard-earned points from Karl Anthony Towns. Go ahead and embrace that contact.
For 3, Smith. It's rebounded by Towns.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane. Gotta admire the big man on the break. Stoudemire being rewarded for the hustle.
We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Olajuwon's checked in for Houston. Maxwell comes in for Cassell. And then for Brooklyn, Ewing's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Oakley comes in for Amari Stoudemire. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jeremy Lin. Timeout called the Rockets. And Brooklyn making a change here. Houston trails by 17. Smith outside. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Olajuwon. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Randall kicks to Oakley. Out to Brunson. Starts the pass to Oakley. Rockets with the rebound.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Olajuwon, left side. Smith against Brunson. Thorpe with a screen on Brunson. Here's Smith. The shot will not fall. Brunson with some nice D. Inside. Shot's good by Oakley. Oakley's got his second basket of the game.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Smith up top. Brunson covering. Maxwell against Starks. Thorpe with a screen on Starks. Maxwell the pass to Thorpe. Oakley with some nice D. Brooklyn leading by 17. Here's Randall. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Randall's got 8.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randall assertive and able to find the finish.
Smith the pass to Olajuwon. Shoots over Ewing. The Rockets with another miss. Brooklyn with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Shot's good by Oakley.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Timeout called, the Rockets. So for the Rockets, Herrera's checked in for Thorpe, and James Harden subbed in for Ellie. And then for Brooklyn, Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Ewing. Bridges comes in for Charles Oakley. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Jalen Brunson. Counting.
I'll tell you what, James Harden has got the kind of frame that he can absorb contact and play right through it.
To the left wing, three-pointer Randall. Cans it from downtown. Randall's got 5 points now this quarter.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Now here is Smith. Hasn't made one yet. Olajuwon. And the rejection by Towns.
Love the hustle from Towns right there. Boy, engaged defensively.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Unbelievable. That's the big cat. So fluid at the center position.
And so Harden will bring it up for the Rockets. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Count that bucket. Herrera's got his first basket.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Bridges kicks to Randall. Pass to Starks. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
One thing about Starks, he is extremely confident on both ends.
Starks against Harden. Smith on the wing. Beyond the arc. It's good from long range. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Brooklyn ahead, running away with it. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Tell me why you guys
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We've got Harden. Thorpe is out there with Olajuwon. Then there's Ori, and it's Maxwell in at the 2. That's the 5 for Houston right now. They get it back. Olajuwon can't hit. Brooklyn leading by 22. Sprewell, the pass to Lynn. Here's Sprewell. With the shot, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Sprewell's got the first points of the second half here for Brooklyn. Harden against Land. From past the arc, and James Harden hits from deep. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
This is evidence that James Harden, from any spot on the floor, is willing to launch and makes good on that long 3.
Stoudemire, right side. Outside, Lynn. With his first shot attempt. Out to Stoudemire. Good, and it's Ewing with the assist that time. And it's 8 points for Stoudemire.
And this young man is talented. Stoudemire already showing he has a reliable mid-range jumper.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And no doubt Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
John Starks checked in for Brooklyn. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Ori passes to Olajuwon. Pass to Harden. From the arc. Brooklyn with the rebound. Hart with it. Scoreless thus far. Stoudemire kicks to Starks. There's Lynn with the 3. And Thorpe pulls it down. Thorpe's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lynn against Harden. Thorpe with a screen on Lynn. The Rockets again can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Towns, he's checked in for Ewing. Hartenstein comes in for Amari Stoudemire. Anunoby, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Jeremy Lin. Now, here's Bridges. Pulls up on the wing, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Harden up top, covered by Starks. Harden can't hit.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Bridges misses. And so Harden will bring it up for Houston. Thorpe with a screen on Starks. Harden way outside. Rebound, Brooklyn. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Anunoby outside. And he converts the layup. Anunoby's got his first bucket in this one.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Thorpe with a screen on starts, and Harden launches it from deep. The long distance three is buried. Harden's got two now from beyond the arc in the third for Houston. Stolen away. And it's Houston on the break. From about 19 feet. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
It feels like any shot is within Harden's range. This is one of the toughest covers in the entire league.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Back to Anunoby. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. 50 seconds left in the third. Ori against Anunoby. Ori passes to Thorpe. Now, here is Olajuwon. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Normally, he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the game. The first one falls for the Rockets. Collins checked in for Orr. Brooks comes in for Maxwell. And Smith subbed in for James Harden. Stoudemire, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Jeremy Lin comes in for John Starks. Now here's Lin. He has yet to score. Stoudemire outside. On the wing, Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the three. Drills it from outside. Bridges has got 5.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's Brooklyn, riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Brooklyn leading by 23, so with Stoudemire sitting on the bench. Here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Ewing is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Jeremy Lin. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Olajuwon with a screen on Lin. Pass to Maxwell. Here's Bullard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Anunoby kicks to Lin. Puts one up from 19. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Lin. And it's Houston's ball. Pass to Olajuwon. And here is Brooks. Defended by Bridges. Top of the key. Brooks misses.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Here's Bridges. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Clock at 6. Olajuwon left side. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Now Lin. Here's Bridges. Here's Anunoby. Offline with his three. Anunoby's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. The three from Maxwell. Buries the long-range jumper. Maxwell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Anunoby in the corner. Bridges outside. Pass to Lynn. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Anunoby. And he's good on the three ball. Anunoby's got 5 points now in the quarter.
What an answer from OG Anunoby, delivering the three-point shot in response. Wow.
Olajuwon inside. Ewing defending. So it's Brooklyn now. And here is Hart. Outside, Lynn. Here's Bridges, 6 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
For the Rockets, Thorpe, he checked in for Bullard. Ori comes in for Brooks. And it's Harden in for Smith. And then for Brooklyn, Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Ewing. Stoudemire comes in for Josh Hart. And Randall subbed in for Anunoby. Thorpe with a screen on Lynn. Harden can't hit. Stoudemire against Thorpe. And Stoudemire gets it to go.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Lynn against Harden. Thorpe with a screen on Lynn. Here's Harden. Olajuwon trying to break free. And they're able to recover. Yes, that goes in. And Brooklyn making a change here. Starks is checked in. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Outside, Lynn. Stoudemire left side. Over Thorpe. Shot by Stoudemire, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Thorpe with a screen on Lynn. The high post shot will not go. This is off the front iron. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Starks kicks to Lynn. Back to Starks. Outside, Lynn. Three-pointer, Randall. 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor. Here's Harden on the wing. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Looking to get it going. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
You never see James Harden get sped up by a dwindling shot clock. He understands how much time he has to make a play.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. Off on that one. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.